Japan vs. Korea. An unbeaten star with a boxing pedigree against a South Korean champion who has seen far more than 3 professional fights. This is a big moment for both these women, but so much pressure on Mona. Michael Chiavello really settle with you. Mona's got great boxing but also quite the kick. We'll see if she lets it go early. Out of southpaw stance, a very side-on stance. She loves that skip-up side kick. Oh, I like that side kick. Karate, they call it a yokojiri. Yeah. Imagine her sitting into a straight left from that. Whoa. This lady can cut you in half with her side kicks. And she's hard to strike blade, very side-on stance. It limits the body. The body isn't square to Yunji Choi, so there's less striking area for Choi to hit. Right, and also because she's side-on, it's difficult to get to her. To make a comparison for those very old-school kickboxing fans, when you got a foul string tonight, look up Super Football Wallace. Right. He used to fight very much like this way. Bill Wallace really only could fight with one leg, and it was always this sort of fight in the side kicks. It kind of reminded me of the girl that was the Chinese girl that was in the game Street Fighter. Chun-Li. That's why they call Mona the real-life Chun-Li. There you go. She's showing it so far. Another lovely side kick. She uses it like a jab. She does it so well too. Now Ray, the question is, if you are Yunji Choi, how do you get inside that side kick? How do you counter it? Just like what she did, she kind of stepped to a little bit to her left when she came in, but she's got a fire like that. She's got to keep her balance. Choi's chin is very high, and there you go, she tastes the foot of Mona Kimura. Lovely left hand there from Kimura. Now turning on that boxing prowess. Now I know what you mean by she's not as tall as Choi now. Our good old friend Hongman Choi, 7'2". He didn't trouble you though, Ray, when you beat him. I'm truly impressed with Mona's step, how she uses that leg. That's amazing. So even though her background was predominantly boxing with all the titles and trophies on her back, but was a former All-Japan Junior Karate champion 7 times consecutive before her boxing career. Yeah, she's amazing, and she's never lost it when she went to boxing. 10-9 opening round for Kimura. I know that so many fans have been waiting for her emergence here in K1. She certainly does offer a different style, a showy, flashy style that will certainly be embraced by the younger K1 fans, no doubt. Yeah, and the thing is, if she adds a little bit more combinations to that kick that she does, I think she'll be a superstar. And then add another spinning kick to it, it should be amazing. The hands are there, the runner-up at the 20th All-Japan Boxing World Championships at Bantamweight. She was part of the 2019 Asian Youth Boxing Championships. The 17th and 18th All-Japan Women's Boxing Championships Junior Featherweight Champion. Also a high school boxing champion, Mona Kimura. But do not rush. 8 pins from 20 fights. The Max FC Women's Bantamweight Champion just needs to crack one shot to that pretty jaw of Kimura to turn this around. Check there for Mona. That cagey stance of Mona. It's the side kick. He uses it offensively and defensively. Choi needs to step on inside and start throwing some weather, otherwise she stays on the outside. She's got to be picked apart. Maybe when Mona's got that leg propped up in the air hanging there, that's when she'll bridge the gap explosively. Right, and also use some feints to get inside. It's a lovely technique from Mona, but you've got to know how to use it correctly there. Because as you know, if you don't perform these side kicks the way she is correctly, you can break your toes. Right, and I mean it looks nice and flashy, but people eventually want to see her throw level. You know what I mean. Like there. But Troy has to stay inside. Right. And even right there she threw a kick which kicked Mona's leg, you know, to her right. So she's got to step in right after that. I really don't think I've ever seen a side kick use this prolifically in K1. No, never. And she does it so well. I mean, there have been many fighters who have come from karate backgrounds, taekwondo backgrounds, savate backgrounds, but none that have employed a side kick this consistently. And I've got to say effectively so far, because only once, really about 30 or 40 seconds ago, have we seen Troy get on the inside of Mona. Right. Beautiful attack. And there's the side kick again to the breasts of Troy. And she throws that, she throws that straight left, as fast as that side kick. Right. The agility, the flexibility, and look, just balance on that. Vertical leg is insane here for Mona. And again, just shades of super fit Bill Wallace back in the 70s and the early 80s. You know, Bill Wallace got in an accident where he could literally only throw kicks off one leg. Oh, and this is what he did. Oh, I didn't know that. But yeah, I mean, he's so known for that too. Body shots ahead there for Mona. Is showing a lot of patience. I'm not really sensing any frustration yet, but surely it'll creep in if she can't connect. 2 rounds down in both rounds so far to Mona. Yeah, Mona's is having her way on the outside. Obviously Troy's job is she's got to get on the inside. And she's got to double jab her way in. She's got to feint her way in. Whatever she does, she has to go, otherwise she's losing this fight. She's definitely lost the last 2 rounds. And that's the key words there. Got to go. She needs to put the foot down in this final round. Side kick is often a very underrated weapon. There's been a lot of great Muay Thai fighters who have done side kicks. Raymond Daniels, of course, kickboxer, utilized side kicks very well, right? Yep. Gibson, there's another one. Yep, Manson Gibson, the Master Blaster. Yep. Wonderboy, of course, uses it a lot. Yep, exactly. And, we are seeing Mona Kimura effectively employ the side kick to Yoko Joe. 2 rounds up for Mona. It's all for Yunji Choi to do. And again, a good view there of the side on stance. The limited target for Choi to attack because Kimura is not squared onto her. Her balance is amazing on that left foot. See right there when she kicked that leg, that's where she should have gone in, especially when she's able to kick Mona's leg to her right. She can't stand there like that because she'll eat that foot every day. Ray, I've got to say it's not the most barn-burning style of fighting, but I am sitting here just being, what's the word, enchanted, engrossed, almost hypnotized by what Mona Kimura is doing here with that leg, with that single leg side kick. Right, and again, most of the times Choi is allowing for her to do that, and as we just saw like 10 seconds ago, as soon as Choi caught Mona, was able to throw a 1-2 down the middle and beautifully landed. Referee separates them 1 minute 30 remaining for Choi to find something. She really does need to pull out all the stops and go for broke now. Kimura, who will be celebrating her birthday tomorrow, looks like she's about to unwrap an early gift. He must have thrown that kick a billion times before she fought. 7-time consecutive karate champion before boxing Mona Kimura. But Ray, even in karate this is not a common technique. No right. You know the Mawashi Jerry. The Mei Jerry are much more popular techniques in karate than a Yoko Jerry side kick. Beautiful straight left. Now she's boxing, the feet are down and she's boxing 40 seconds to go. Different stance, different style here for Mona, showing two sides to herself. Boxing with a right hand and left to the body. Is this the window now for Choi to engage her in a slug fest? You go inside the phone booth, even that leg is down now. And just like that it comes up again. Back to the side kicks. I would love for her to see her throw an ass kick off that side kick. Oh, now you're talking. A lovely side kick. How tastes my feet, says Mona. Look at her skipping forward. A little blood under the eye, but nothing to faze her. She'll take an easy victory here. Ray, she is someone I want to see more of just because it's such a hypnotic style. But I do wonder when she runs into the big hitters of this division if this style can stack up. Well, and that's it. I mean, like things like, for example, adding the ass kick to her arsenal, because obviously she's quite flexible.